The astronaut. This little girl's dream of being in space is so prevalent in this. And I think the overall message here is, to not give up on your dreams. And she has so many factors. Her grandmother is saying her dream's too big. This is a man's dream. It's not a little girl's dream. And then I love the direction of this and the way they artistically portrayed her asthma and her breathing problems. And then we get the sense that this is the very reason her grandma is likely saying that this is something that she can't do, or this is something that would be difficult for her to do. I love how they tied in the symbolism of the rocket launch, almost as if this was a moment of her breaking away from her limitations. And you see that she's no longer needing the inhaler, and it sort of tied in this whole idea of to stick to your dreams despite any circumstances. And I thought that message was extremely clear in this.
The Astronaut is really sweet and enjoyable. I think does a great job of capturing like the playfulness, the passion, the imagination of a child's mind, but in quite a contagious way. You very much get bound up in those feelings too. I think there's also some darker threads to there which are subtly hinted at. So you have a brief mention of like the inequalities involved in space travel, which is brought up to give a little bit of extra nuance to this idea. But also the suggestion like the air is very polluted and that she's getting sick from that, and that's part of why she wants to get off this planet, is nicely hinted at and gives a little bit of urgency and stakes to what is otherwise quite a childlike, joyful film. So I think there's a very clever use of darker emotions in there as well. It does strike a very delicate balance between the light and the dark, and the dark never threatens to overwhelm the light, which I think is just requires a lot of skill to pull off, which is on display here very well. And you've got the rich colours, the aspect ratio, all these things which are really great to look at, that also enhance the joyfulness, the playfulness, the creativity of the child's mind. So I think that's all very, very well executed.
The Astronaut. Everything about this just screamed that childhood nostalgia where anything's possible and colors just shine a little bit brighter. It was so brilliantly done, such a clear, fun, playful art design and vision throughout, which I thought was brilliantly executed in terms of the playful, quick pacing, the nicely saturated hues to it, the manipulation of different mediums. And I thought the young actress was brilliant for this piece. And I loved the kind of suspension of disbelief in the magic of our dreams.
The astronaut gave me, I don't know, it just gave me a lot of adrenaline. Um, I seen this little kid dreaming to become an astronaut, but at the same time, her parents want her to become a singer. But she kind of has these physical issues, probably asthma. So she wants to get there, but she has an impediment. So we have all the elements that make the short movie as interesting as a feature film. And I think on top of the struggles of the main character, that we can feel the struggle, we can also feel her positive side, her dreams, her hopes. And then obviously everything is shot marvelously. There's a fantastic cinematography, it's a great direction, and the performances are great. The performances are great as well, on top of the production value, because from the location to the special effects, I think everything is done to a studio level. It is an independent short, but is done properly. So in the end, it was great short, and I really felt the emotions of the main character, and I really enjoyed watching this beautiful piece of art, let's say, this beautiful sci-fi short. It was very well done, very well executed. Congratulations.
The dream of being an astronaut is already such this childlike dream, this presence that this girl represents. You know, she kind of makes the statement that her mother says only men can be astronauts, but I dream that this is my future. This is her passion. This is what she thinks of day in and day out. And I like that little one liner that she has where she is like, I know of the first Latina astronaut to be a part of a mission, and she does get this support from her grandmother in this nature of this dream. And I like that her grandmother and herself make this little suit and go to this lighthouse that she dreams to be this astronaut. It's just all really cute and wholesome, and it puts a smile to your face.
The Astronaut. The filmmakers did a great job with this story. They told it beautifully from beginning. It had a beginning, it had a middle, and it had an end. And it was just really cool to watch. It kept your attention. The cinematography was gorgeous. And I think that the acting in it was just brilliant, especially from such a young actress. She just made you, I don't know, she's so likable. She's so likable and so cute that you just wanted to see what happened next. So that was all good. And I think the effects were great. I loved the viewfinder effect. And I think that the music that they chose fit the piece and fit each section so perfectly. Yeah, great job.
There's reviews for The Astronaut. This is so cute, very inspiring and moving. I love their naturality, empowering young people to dream and fight for their dreams. I love the reference to the Latino astronaut and her spacesuit made up with items from the kitchen. That was so adorable. It is a truly beautiful story, and they give us a delightful performance. I really enjoyed it.